Holy shit. I mean, we get 9 picks, you have a lot of opportunities.
Oh. Wow. Alright, I gotta go poop. Howl.
Yo, stop.
There it is.
He also had 82 tackles. The year before, he had 159 tackles.
That's a lot for safety.
That's a fucking shit ton. They may have disrespected him a little bit on the hitting power. 159 tackles is a lot.
Probably said a lot that his teammates suck.
He played for the Belichick Browns.
You guys are good.
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
he did.
I mean, you guys get to play each other and everything's set up.
He was fucking beastly.
Go Greg. Steve wants you to beat him because Steve wants to overtake you for the first overall pick so he can have New Orleans.
He was pretty solid his whole career.
Is that accurate, Steve?
Even the year before he died, he had 3 picks. Not bad at 31.
If you let's say you fail to do that, let's say you end up drafting 2nd overall and New Orleans is off the board.
Why are you touching me? I want the paddle.
Damn. Why are you touching me? Steve's feisty.
This paddle's hot.
No, you're hot.
There's an article on it in the
Red hot.
Baltimore Sun.
My paddle's kind of cold.
It's the big hot sun.
Poor Greg. He's like, can we switch paddle? He goes with paddle. And Steve's like, why are you touching me?
He died of cancer.
Bitch, get off me.
I'll have to soundbite that. Why are you touching me?
You guys picking my nose early. I just need someplace to wipe it.
That'd be a good name for next season. Why are you touching
all
me?
that cloth.
Played for the Raiders the year they drafted Charles Woodson. Apparently Woodson had some very nice things to say about him.
This
The guy
man
who died.
die.
That's shocking. Shocked that he had nice things to say on the guy who died.
I mean, apparently he's like the guy who like brought him up. Like when he got drafted, like he helped Woodson kind of get acclimated.
So what you're saying is that his 75 interceptions are attributable to Charles Woodson's NFL career?
Charles Woodson?
You know, Charles
Woodson, not Rod Woodson.
Although Rod also played for them.
Charles Woodson has had
What's the line?
crazy long career.
Ah, fuck, I gotta do this. Holy shit, this game?
Yep. What's the line?
Did Greg win the last matchup between these two guys?
I think they split. No, Greg went 0 for last season. Jordan needs to be woken up.
I am gonna say Steve.
You want to get Jordan?
Yeah.
7.5.
You want to get him now? You want to wait a little bit?
You should go get him now.
He'll want to see this.
I mean, he'll want to be awake for his game against his brother.
I guess I'm rooting for Jordan. Nah, I got it.
Wow, he's missing Craig and Moore?
Yeah, it was a huge
And
injury.
he's
I
missing
had against
Metcalf.
him. They won me the game.
Metcalf's been out since like my first game.
They injured Craig. Who are you talking about?
He's also missing Eric Moore.
Ready?
Oh, I didn't injure more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 7.5. Any action? 7.5 favoring Steve, so Greg's getting 7.5. Anybody? Takers? Takers? We're the only fucking people here.
I'll take Craig.
Getting 7.5? Any takers on that? Anybody taking Steve? $1? Go. That's it. There's only one person here, dude.
Yeah, no.
He's just like,
The line has been set.
The line must be drawn here! That was my Patrick Stewart.
So Greg lost more in his last game against the Patriots. That's fun.
What's up?
Greg lost more in his last game against the computer. Which was his last game.
And the player more.
Oh.
Yeah,
not
I didn't
additional.
get
Yeah,
it
I couldn't
first
figure it out.
Derek.
We have
Only
recorded
stupid on
injuries. I can look into
Saturdays
them.
anymore.
So now I can just reference that real quick and be like, hey, who's this fucker got left on his team?
Oh, we might not have written down that Leroy Butler came back.
Leroy Butler did come back. I thought someone did, but... No, I don't think anyone wrote it.
No, somebody wrote it.
Someone wrote it.
Chicken scratch. Whoever wrote Derek Moore wrote it. I'll guess Jordan and or Bill.
Yeah, I think it would have been because he was still down here.
Oh, that's right. Not a little bit of the game.
John Elway and the Amigos.
Yeah, he said I've seen enough of this. Go to bed.
Aikman just doesn't do like I know Aikman's fucking amazing. Doesn't have that passing speed.
Yeah, I mean, few people do.
But even 69 would be.
There aren't many people that actually have a
This will be
69.
fun.
Like, I think that's Randall. I think he might be the only 69 person.
Really?
No, Jeff Hostetler.
The Hoss. Well, that's what I'll have to trade for.
The move's Marino.
He doesn't fucking move. I'm not gonna run with that way.
Who won Panther Packle?
Huh?
Come on.
Thank you.
You didn't seem as wild as your brother. Jared thought it was amazing.
I'm still
Jared lost to Cleveland.
I'm still wrapped in the ocean.
The ocean?
Of the ocean that Bill's cat peeled my comforter upstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
He actually did?
I'm pretty sure. There was a big white spot on my Black Panther's comforter.
Oh, fuck.
And,
So one on mine? You didn't check. It's alright. That's great.
So I decided to use one. I said, no, keep my comforter. The cat's
So
probably,
Kenny said, my comfort.
the kid's probably anxious because usually sleeps in our laser room and he's up there and his people are around. So I closed the door so the cat wouldn't go back into the room that you and I were in. Just kind of have to keep it out. I have to run my comforter through the wash tomorrow. This morning.
I feel like you might make it into the end zone.
He took an extra hit just
I don't know what
because.
else would have been wet.
Steve,
Sorry.
that's what Steve does. Kick returns, running. It doesn't matter. Like, he intentionally runs towards people.
Why wouldn't you?
I keep
Sometimes
thinking if I hit the
start
B button
playing.
fast enough, I'll
It doesn't
tackle
matter
him and
who
bad.
use it.
Yeah. Well, when you got a guy like Hayward, that, you know.
He did it with Leonard Russell on kick returns. That's how the Smutnik came to be. He's like, I can go forward and hit pay dirt, or I can cut up and hit pay dirt. Instead, I'm going to go
drive.
backwards and down to hit that guy.
Get a game break after this. Go back to sleep.
Where's Jared?
I don't know.
He,
Probably.
he knows he's up next.
I mean, he was down here.
He's gonna poop.
I didn't see
Oh,
him
that's
as
right.
COD, so
He
I
didn't
assumed
answer
that.
that. How could we have forgotten?
That is true. During his game, he was having.
He's the shits.
What was the score of your guys' game?
17-7. I got an interception.
With whom?
Sammy Walker.
Sammy Walker.
That's right.
Very clutch. I moved the defense around a little bit and threw him off. I put Bruce Pickens at a different position and Eric was confused. And somehow I was able to pick off Heath Shore.
You could have had Tony Brown instead of Bruce Pickens. I'm just letting you know.
I got the good one.
And you could have let me have Bruce Pickens.
I got the good one.
You don't understand. We need to have players commensurate of our team's coverage level. You need Tony Brown.
What?
How many picks does Bruce Pickens have?
I mean, he's got several
Tony
bad balls.
Tony Brown's an animal. Like, you may have overlooked him because he's the second lowest rated cornerback in the game, but he's an animal.
Like Pearl Jam? Or what are we talking about? Animal?
Yeah,
Like 5 against 1?
Like, you would like to fuck like him.
Oh. Yeah. No, I can get behind that. Brings me closer to God.
Man, a real man would have housed that.
Welcome to the goodie room.
Hasty was right there on top of it, but he didn't pick it up.
Steve, he was being boarded at.
Done. Yeah.
Don't look at
Don't even look at him. You know, don't look in that general direction. Look like someone should have taken that action.
Why not to pick that off?
RL. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rose called
right
it
left.
Yeah. Right left.
real life.
It was the bongo.
Where did it come from?
The Coca Bongo Club.
Shut the fuck up. Where did it come? Why was there a bongo sound? You heard it, right? You did hear it. Where the fuck did it come from?
Steve has a real knack for getting the jumping catches with fucking Jeff George.
Where the fucking bongo? Was it you?
It's so the
Playing my
can.
leader.
You didn't actually hear that?
I know, I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it. But I didn't know where it was coming from, so what am I going to give you?
I knew exactly
Get
where it's
sleep
coming
deprived.
from.
Shit becomes funny. That's when Mystery Science Theater is at its best.
Yeah.
When you're sleep deprived and it's the middle of the night. That's why that's when it was on.
I love this show, man.
I want to go to one of their live events, like where they.
Yeah.
No.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd even go to the fucking ones at the movie theater. Where they just riff like fucked up movies. Like I wanted to do the Santa Saves the Easter Bunnies or whatever it was. This past Christmas.
We did their New Year's Eve one a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
the Keswick.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's bullshit.
It
Yeah.
was way long. It was too much.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
You
It
gotta
was
see
fucking
it.
3 movies.
It's all you.
Yeah.
I think I might have passed out for a
That's
little bit in the middle of one of them.
I mean, unless the movies are like 45 minutes each.
Nah, we were there for way too long. Figures.
Huh?
I mean, Steve is so much more effective running with Hayward than fucking Dan ever was. What's that look for?
I'm trying to think about that. That's what I think about it.
What?
He is.
I mean, this is Steve's 4th season in Atlanta. It's the first time he's actually using running plays.
yeah, and these are far better than.
Ask Eric. Eric, what is his season average on rush attempts?
I didn't even bother calling it running plays until he ran over my ass with a draw.
Like it was low. Like he played 10-man games. He might have called 12 total runs.
Wow, that's probably lower than me.
That's
you and
definitely lower than
him. You and him have hands down the least rushing attempts in yards.
I have a good reason though.
No, you wouldn't use Hayward either.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, what?
I disagree. I think you undervalue your running game. I've seen you use it a couple of times effectively this weekend. Against, people.
I am running more this year because Derek last baby.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big upgrade.
Move of the year. We're gonna give you the GM award.
Is Derek Classic really that big of an upgrade for you?
It's huge.
In his pants.
He's walking around with his
Oh.
kosher dill.
He's actually built pretty much exactly like Robert Smith.
Yeah, but he's better. His name is not Robert Smith. Right, Lou? Tell him.
Too fucking young.
He's got a bump in rushing power, but a bump down in hitting power.
It's a huge deal for that.
But he's got 2 bumps in body balance.
spinning like a top.
Yeah, I mean,
Not out of bounds. Nice run.
who are your 4 running backs? You have Eric Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. EB.
How do you get a 1 yard gain and then an 8 yard gain and you get a first down?
Tecmo 1.
Yeah, I could see
Have
last
you
week
played
being your
this
best guy. I think him and Robert Smith, I would say, are ultimate.
You really miss more.
Well, what?
Penis. More penis. Did you play Roy on there?
I did, and then I stopped.
What's wrong? Fucking
Give me that!
It was a waste of your time.
Because,
two wide open guys. Two
he was
fucking wide open
slaughtering me,
guys.
and I wasn't giving him enough attention. Because Jared just plays his moves quicker. So every time I would come back to Roy, I'd forget what I was doing.
Why you gotta throw the ball?
And he's much better than I am, so it would take me a while. So I was like,
Give me that
I'm
pick!
playing him more.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Whoa!
End of the half.
Nice cut.
I would like to play him more because he's fucking great. I'm not.
Yeah, I played him once live. I lost.
Yeah, he's no joke.
I held my own for a while, and then it just fell apart. I love watching him and Tom play though, because Tom just beats him every time they play.
Where did you?
Excuse me.
Still
The
working on
shit.
it?
Jared's dumps are
He made his chest move, so he's in the shit.
Epic?
they're extensive.
Have you figured shit out in there yet? Like
That's
the
where he does
mysteries of the universe?
He's losing 10 pounds.
I don't always know.
Derek doesn't look that
He
good.
knows which
Jared.
one has to come out.
Jared gains weight.
He gained weight while he pulled up.
It's all muscle mass. There's so much pushing involved. I saw a commercial for it was like this fucked up. So this guy's walking around, and he's got like a pot belly, and you're like, all right, it's fat dude, and then like the whole thing's about like him like so it's about like when you're due and like all so it's a pregnancy commercial. This guy and it's like so the woman's comforting the guy, and he's got like the pregnancy belly. He's walking around, and then he's like, and he runs into the bathroom. Time goes by, and he comes out, and he's all thin again. And it's fucking like it's a Fiber One commercial. It's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen.
I think I gave birth.
I don't think Jared gets much fiber in his diet.
Devastating.
I know, I don't.
He sticks to the main food groups:
Come on, blockers.
Grease.
Come on, blockers.
cheese, dairy.
Carbs.
Well, that's the foundation.
Maybe we can carry one of these couches up there and we can sleep on this.
And then, I mean, eventually I could just fall asleep with just the sleeping bag and my pillow.
Kick.
Because I'm at the point now of exhaustion where it's like, I'll sleep anywhere.
Thank you,
That's
Random
why
Drone.
I'm running it out till.
It took me
Saturday,
20
then
minutes to
I'll
figure out how to
actually-
get comfortable.
Then you realize that there's no such thing as a comfort on this.
No, I eventually got myself to a point where I was able to fall asleep. The
Just
new
can't
day.
believe the cat chose to piss in my blanket. I was like, oh, fucker. People have invaded the room that you sleep in. Didn't
Alright,
pee on-
so
didn't pee on
good
Joe's
ideas
couch.
in the
Didn't
off
pee
season
on
that
the
have
Joe's
turned
bed.
into
Come in our
failures.
room.
Inviting Eric.
The word of the game.
Well, hold on a second. Just what was Sharon in charge of?
Oh, we're getting there. The injury board.
Do you see it? It's behind your head.
Yeah, it's where I see we're pushing thumbtacks into the wall.
It's pretty accurate. It's pretty good. Man, I want to run with fucking Hayward, dude.
And we don't have we're like, oh, this guy got injured. I'm like, we don't have a card for him.
Look at all the fun we're having.
This guy got injured. We don't have a card for him. This guy got injured. We don't have a card for him.
Bill should have gotten to the list.
Yeah, but they're pretty shitty players. Well, Eric Moore's fine.
And not a single dollar has been claimed off the bounty board.
Yeah.
Despite all the injuries we've had.
They've been irrelevant teams. I see no one has countermanded that.
Tired.
Ooh! Finally get him.
The real man tackles 3 more players in the way in the end zone.
Tackles 3 more players. Hayward doesn't
Craig
break
Howard
tackles.
does not break tackles. He tackles you.
Craig Howard doesn't play football either.
You sure about that?
Never met him.
H-E-Y is pronounced how.
How you gonna spell this?
No, that's true. In native Indian.
Your native tongue? Yeah, that's bacon. That's how it's said.
What are you doing? Are you yoga posing? What the fuck are you doing?
Are you okay? Are you stuck?
I mean,
Dude,
He's inviting you.
No, he's not. He's setting up his ass to just propel the gas at you.
It's pretty good. He's got the aim
Yeah.
arc going up right now. Loosen up the bowels. Is Jared even gonna be ready for a game?
Well, he's taking his chest moves.
she might need a hand.
What in the name of fuck?
I don't want to fucking hear it.
I think Pine was more.
You don't wanna hear
excited
what?
about the
I don't want to
idea
hear it.
that Steve cycled to the open receiver and threw it.
I couldn't throw a ball in here and hit a
Sure,
wall.
what was better there?
See?
Coverage or the throw?
That's why people stop throwing to open players. When I said it was Jared's game,
Dude,
it jumps to the short guy, got tackled for a yard gain, and then that play happens.
Yeah, who did I go for a 2-point conversion against?
Me?
Where I had a wide open dude.
Jared's computer
That
game.
sounds about right, yeah.
Jordan, the first half, he's like, broken run.
Didn't I
broken
lose
run,
that
broken
game
run,
against
broken
you
run.
by
And
what?
he's like, they were covering that too well, so he started
It
doing
was
what I
2
do,
points.
calling the one.
But I
play,
did have the
dumping
ball
it to
at
the
field
tight
goal
end.
range at the end. If that makes you feel anything.
The game might have been played a little differently.
That's why they do it.
Yeah.
Harumph. Harumph. Harumph.
Still a lot of time
You
left.
ever stop to think
Dave
there
Brown
is?
can lead the charge. He hands off
Fuck
well.
you. I was happy we were still out of time, Brown. I need to mention Dave Brown. I want to throw a paddle at you.
As I watch John Elway overthrow another wide open receiver streaking into the pastures. Running off my team.
I think it's funny that Greg's the only person who's had like a quarterback injury.
Goodbye, Robert Brooks. Goodbye. Jeff Query stays. Goodbye, Mark Ingram.
Query the Lion Killer.
As I have aptly renamed him. I definitely ran a wide receiver core of Query and Morgan against you at one point.
No, you did. It was great.
They're talented players.
Duh.
Query is.
I mean,
He catches all the triple coverage catches.
he catches
On 4th and 19.
you know, all of them.
The only.
All one of them. 100%.
Versus you.
Yep, exactly. That's why it's the Lion Killer.
If he had a quarterback that could actually throw a ball at a receiver that wasn't stationary, watching you two throw at each other would be fucking priceless.
Give me that pick.
Anderson.
Why do you say that?
Because your secondaries outside of like your key players are so ass. Like outside of Massey and Jones and outside of Butler, the rest of those dudes are just garbage.
Dana Hall resents that. And Corey Raymond and Ryan McNeil.
Dana Hall is he's my fucking starter beast. He's my Robert Massey. Send him here.
Now, if you put your team over the top too much.
It does. I would.
Man, if you hadn't won that first man bowl, the things you could have gotten out of free agency.
What was in free agency that year?
Toy Cook.
No.
Ricky Sanders.
I still fucking drafted two players. I drafted two players
You
every
signed
year.
7 new players last season.
Fucking right.
You're not even allowed to do that.
Lou signed a 220-point player,
Really good
and
guy.
he had to make 6 moves. You signed a 20-point
I'll take
player
it.
and a 40-point player and turned it into 7 moves.
Upgraded the shit out of that team.
You're like, I'll draft Query. He's at $60. Now I can cut all these guys.
Don't mind if I
Sign
do.
all of them. It's a $10. It's a $10. I get $10 out of that move, and $10 out of this move, and $10 out of this move. 7 upgrades.
I signed 2 dudes last year.
And
I
then you're
signed
like,
2 dudes every year.
and Dan McGuire.
I got Brown and Nagel.
I had to draft Dan McGuire so I could actually get him. Because he needed to be on my team.
You didn't draft him. You just.
I thought I did draft
No,
him.
no, nobody's ever going to draft Dan McGuire. Uh-oh. I hope you fanned it before you came in, right? While you were walking?
Fan my axe?
Yeah. So you don't bring that bathroom stink with you?
Some poop. And just some garbage. So how's this game going here?
It's 21-14, Steve. Steve has the ball.
Good game.
4.5 minutes left in the third. Greg's in his mind, man. He's in his mind juices.
No sweet.
Fuck everyone, fuck everything. You are fucking so.
Well, I did it twice.
The
Too. I
games
don't know what I'm
and these
pissing
have
about about.
involved about everything, right? Doesn't make you question your
I just like to
philosophies.
see those plays so I can go, oh, it happens to them too.
Standing still, triple coverage. George never completes those.
Not really, no. Not to the garbage cans he has to throw it to.
George completes them every. Oh, standing still. No.
Standing still.
Yeah. Because I've seen George complete a lot of balls in coverage. So.
But standing still is rare.
I mean, generally I see them completing the coverage because that's really all he throws to. He finds the covered guys. He's got a nose for it.
But he cycles, man. He's got the cycle down. He's like, I gotta go through twice before I pick the covered guy.
Not a bad move.
It's
though.
like shortcut. And the
Wait
cool
for
thing
you.
is he runs back
No,
so
no.
far.
I gotta
and
swing
you can't
twice
tell
before I
sometimes
pick the
short
covered
guy.
guy. They're right. That's me.
No, they're talking about
Yeah,
me.
it's justified.
But then again, neither has opponent.
That's true.
Very good. And that's why he doesn't throw to open guys.
Exactly.
That shit happens.
I'm telling you.
It's disheartening. It's disheartening.
Listen, I continue to do it.
I'll throw to open guys as long as they have like 25 or higher receptions.
Throw to
Or,
open
you
man,
know.
no matter what, so I can watch my guy fucking overthrow him. Gets me hard.
Suit a good game, I assume, huh?
That's
What
my
else
balls
is well?
LA lost that game. Everything he did was wrong. It was amazing.
My opening drive was fantastic. First, I had my return where his
Miss!
I got it out to like the 15.
Steve doesn't
I was
miss.
like,
What's
I'm
that?
gonna double back and
I
try to
honestly
spin
got
around.
What's
I end up
miss?
on 1 yard line.
That's where you kick it, and it does this.
I call a run
Really?
play out
Yeah.
to the 30.
I've never seen that.
My
I do
next
that
two
all
plays
the
are
time.
all
You should
same
pay attention
exact
to some of my
pass
games.
twice. I call Hut, wide open top dude, throw it, overthrown.
This is
Hut,
your chance to
throw it.
shine, Lavelle.
Overthrown.
You guys missed such a good conversation.
I was listening.
Greg's like, miss, and Steve's like, what's that? And Greg's like, it's when the ball goes like this. And Steve's like, I've never seen that.
Well, I like that Greg was trying to miss warning of the straight through the upright sequence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
We'll wait on that.
when it's right to the middle, it doesn't miss ever.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
I don't
There
think-
could have been wind.
That would be pretty awesome. It looks like it goes straight there. It's go like you see a gust of wind.
No,
That's why you
come
don't
on.
throw the open people.
Or you just reach to the side.
It's not.
They don't know that.
It would be awesome.
You
You
don't
just
know
you
that.
hack the ROM.
I know, you gotta wait for
instead
them to
of the-
stop, right?
this
You
little
don't
happens,
know
this
that.
Humbo comes out, swats the
Shut
ball,
up. It's
and
coaching.
wags his finger. That would be awesome.
I'd like to
Combo.
employ
I
it.
have no buttons. There used to be buttons here. I have nothing to press.
What do you want to press?
I don't fucking know.
They can make the combo.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Can we get one? No.
You recorded this one, Dan.
You can't tell what that is.
I think Bill did.
That says get the fuck out of here.
I said, who
Bill.
recorded this?
No, I think Dan did.
What am I?
An idiot. This
Thanks,
was
Dan.
not you.
Let's see the mirror, Dad.
That was
It's
Dan.
Sounds like Dan.
No, it's Dan.
It's Dan.
What's that?
That's Dan.
I swore Bill did it.
No, Dan did it to mimic Bill.
Okay.
We need to record the 48, yeah.
Well, that was the
Give me
right.
that pick.
No.
Not in my house.
You're doing it too close to the mic. No. You
I'd
just.
rather have the Jordan impression of the Bourdain, yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, yeah.
48, yeah.
I don't think that would come through on these things. He could try.
I'd have to hold it farther away.
You have to hold it about here.
It's not gonna happen right now. After my game break, maybe.
I don't think I've had a moment like that in a long time.
No!
Listen. We're not holding.
That's what he was just doing, you bag of dicks.
Someone requested it. Steve requested it.
No! Yeah, I love it. I fucking love that.
You just really amuse yourself, don't you? Fucking
It helps. It helps live. I mean, I have the Packers. You go fuck yourself. This is what I have to live with right now. This button. Okay.
It's all he has.
You're right, I'm sorry. I didn't want to take away your joy. Hey, not bad. But this so hot?
Maybe.
Yeah.
The joy of pets.
Kick returners may be broken, but I require more statistical evidence to prove so. There we go. That's my new button.
Ginger Brown from
Is
Georgia.
that good?
I think if Dan heard that, he might leave.
No, I
Well,
think
that's
what
a
you
problem too.
I think what you need to say
You want
is,
No,
I would like to
it's a
see a
problem
lot
that
more
would
data
happen.
on X, Y, and Z.
Over that?
I'm going to go
Like,
through
really?
no effort or work of my
Yeah.
own to get those.
I know
numbers.
that, but get the fuck over it. Like,
I tried talking with some logic, and I think I made some progress.
Come on.
I don't think you did at all.
I did.
This is amusing.
I thought I did too, and the result of the logic that he actually got to a point, he's like, that's the best explanation for any reason that I've heard for this rule whatsoever. He's like, send me the stats so I can review it and post this thing. So I sent him all the stuff, and he's like, alright, I'll post it. This was like on Friday. He's like, I'll review it over the weekend, or Thursday, it was a Thursday. I'll review it over the weekend, and I told mine I'd post by Monday. And then, as we discovered tonight, instead he went, I'm just not going to look at
I
it.
came back to the bathroom.
You want that guy?
You calling
Yeah.
him a baby.
I was,
Which
dude,
interesting.
what- his reaction, he, like,
Oh!
Psyched him out. Oh, you're like, oh.
What happened there?
You want
Oh,
that
Did you pay
you see what
attention?
happened?
Did you
No
pay
shit.
attention?
that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
God.
Wow.
That's what it looks like.
He's like, dude, do you really want to use D. Williams back there? Yeah, that's my guy.
I didn't know if he had called
Fucking
a
missed.
fake piss or whatever.
Well, it's hard. There's no way that the game tells you that. It's rough.
What's the last part there?
I require more
It's only 100 yards.
statistical evidence.
To prove so.
Proves that. No, I mean, when
Dave Brown's an
when I hit him
excellent.
with the metaphor
Yes.
of the.
It's a really surreal
Yes.
moment when you just
And
let
he's
go and stop.
gonna grind that clock out real good for you.
There's
There you go.
nothing else I can do.
As to why that would
That's
happen
right.
down like that, right?
He was an excellent Ray. Dave Brown was an excellent.
Dave Brown and excellent is still worse than Jim Everett and average.
Hey, that's what you should have done in that other game.
He's got thunder in his heart now, though.
There should be a point where Greg starts throwing.
Can we get Captain Coach out of here, please?
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
yeah.
coaching.
So good.
We gotta keep that.
It's my new button. New one. We need to make sure no one erases this bad boy.
Oh dear.
I'm not gonna be the one to push it around the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Not it. I'll laugh though when
It?
someone else does.
Steve wasn't paying attention and still stopped that ball.
Yeah, well.
That was awesome.
He knew I would run.
He
I
didn't.
don't think anybody in this league wants Dan to quit the league, but if he can enjoy, he's in the same spot Jones was in. If he can't enjoy doing this, being here, playing, doing any of this stuff, like, then don't do it. Come hang out.
Enjoys all that.
That's not what he said.
Good game.
Good game, Greg.
He's a golden-hearted, delicate flower.
I'm ready for my ass with him.
You know, because
Steve, you want to get out of this.
Are delicate.
ankle.
Golden
flower is.
If they're golden, I'm fucking going outside right now.
Dig myself up some flowers.
I need to